shaping up very nicely here. A true showbiz occasion reserved for the football glitterati. And you wonder what its protagonists have up their sleeves. It feels like the only game. It's all about the here and the now. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, Jim, you've seen a lot of this type of tournament. What are you thinking about it?
Yeah, these games, Peter, are a real learning curve because you're coming up against teams and individual opponents that are unlikely to stick to what you'd really like them to do. That plays on your concentration and your ability to improvise against what you're facing whilst playing your part in your own team's tactics. So it really is time to switch on here.
Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Final gets underway.
Look, we can only hope for a final that will be free-flowing and end-to-end and highly entertaining, but fear of defeat can often dominate emotions, so don't be surprised if it gets nervy and tense.
Zalewski. It's gone for a throw-in. Stood up well to him there. Oh, he's found support out wide. Dembele! Dembele! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, we have a very exciting player here, Peter, in the shape of Kvaratskhelia. Someone who's shown amazing adaptability and versatility wherever he's gone. You often see him hugging that left touchline, and he just adores engaging fullbacks and taking them on, and he gets a thrill out of beating players, and this guy can have a great career.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. The pass is intercepted. He's in plenty of space here. He could be in here. There's the hit! Çalhanoğlu gets good distance on it. Dembele. The ball is loose and the chase. Oh, great chance! João Neves has a shot! And that is wildly off target.
João Neves knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
Sommer with the clearance. And they've got a throw. Side yet able to force a breakthrough here. João Neves kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's a sharp little ball here. DiMarco providing an outlet on that flank. Has a goal! Goal! Inter! And And he embraces the moment. How they needed that goal. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little...
He's had it! And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Dembele in acres of space out wide. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's had it taken off him. Dembele going for... Shot a goal! It's in! Not so easy! Not so easy, they say. We are right back on level terms again.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Paris Saint-Germain grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that.
Gonzalo Ramos! That is decidedly lacking.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Calhanoglu out to the right. Kvaratskhelia providing an outlet on that flank. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Zalewski. He's in plenty of space here. Header! Harmlessly behind. Carlos Augusto. Inter Milan finding their passes. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Zalewski. Carlos Augusto. Doué. Calhanoglu. Always onto this, and it's Damian. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Oh, important interception. Corsair. No luck with that dink over the top. Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Damian getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's managed to get free. And that could set him on his way. He could be in here. Oh, what a pass! Tries to get it clear. It'll be a throw-in.
Di Marco really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. João Neves. Looking for options for movement.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Oh, sweet feet. Doué! He has hit that forcefully.
And that's exactly the type of adventure we want to see in a final two, Peter, and it's a pity it didn't cause the net to bulge.
That is ended up in no man's land. Dembele! Well, there's the whistle. The first half of the final has flown by. So, for you.
Oh, first half that expectations are made of, and the final that is ebbing and flowing with two teams that are willing to throw everything they've got at this. It's a treat for me.
Half-time then, just 45 minutes between us and the climax of it all. Oh, what a climb! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Zalewski bumps him off it and wins back the ball, pinches it off him. Over to the left. Vitinha could move up a gear here. Oh, that's well spotted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Carlos Augusto with the clearance. That's it! Has another goal! Goal!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
But pour l'équipe du Paris Saint-Germain. Après 56 minutes de jeu par le numéro 18.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair. Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Gonzalo Ramos.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
So, third corner of the game. Correa clears it away. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way.
71 898.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Aslani. And it's Correa. That is good alertness. Dembele being hunted in packs.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
He won't be happy with that one. That's a shade optimistic. Kvaratskhelia proving dependable as ever. Another terrific play at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
That is a little undercooked. And it's been given away. Kvaratskhelia! Kvaratskhelia! Goal! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
2 goals on the day and he may not yet be done. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. It's a mighty effort! It's a loose ball.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Nuno Mendes. More and more pressure on the ball here. Half an hour gone in the second half. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Darmian. He's under a lot of pressure there. Oh, some tackle that. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
DeMarco. Out for a throw. Zalewski. Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Oh, it's so very disappointing, but they can't dwell on it. They've got to go again. Simple as.
Hernandez kept his eye on it, and he's there. Doué charging forward, the ball at his feet. Correa does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Gonzalo Ramos, he's going for goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Stefan de Vrij. Çalhanoğlu. Zalewski. Hakimi does really well to win the ball there. Well, that's been cut out, well played.
Temps additionnel,
Ashlani.
3 minutes.
Well, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. DeMarco. João Neves calmly anticipates. Oh, delightful ball. Gonzalo Ramos! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Stefan de Vrij. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. That's that, the end. Simply, the big day was their day. A day for them and their fans. A truly proud line in their history. What a moment this is for all connected with the team. It's a day for pride, a day for glory. Another grand chapter to be added to their glittering history.